What a brilliant night for Canadian football. On a cool Toronto evening, the home side showed us what the future holds. They secured a fantastic 4-2 victory over a young Ukrainian team. This was the first match of the new Canadian Shield tournament. It was a real statement of intent from the Canadians. The stars of the show were the young guns, Tajon Buchanan and Jonathan David. They were simply electric. Their speed, their skill, and understanding of the game were a joy to watch. They led the line with confidence and showed everyone just how much talent Canada is producing right now. This was more than just a win, it was a glimpse into a very exciting future. The Canadian Shield is a new competition, but it already feels important. It's designed to give Canada's rising stars a chance to shine on the international stage. It's also about bringing top-class football to the passionate fans across the country. This first match did exactly that. It was a friendly, yes, but both teams played with real competitive spirit. You could see they wanted to win. The tournament provides a crucial platform for players to gain experience against different styles of play. It helps build the team's chemistry ahead of bigger competitions. For a nation, building its football identity, events like this are absolutely vital for growth and development. Both Canada and Ukraine decided to give youth a chance in this match. They fielded lineups filled with promising, less experienced players. This made for a fast and unpredictable game. It was a bold move from both managers, but it paid off in entertainment value. You could see the hunger in the players' eyes. They were all eager to impress and make a name for themselves. For Canada, it was about testing their depth and seeing who could step up. For Ukraine, it was a chance to build for the future. The result was a match full of energy, with players running hard from the first whistle to the last. The atmosphere inside BMO Field was truly special. While the home crowd was cheering loudly for Canada, there was also incredible support for Ukraine. Canada has a large and proud Ukrainian community, and they came out in numbers. You could see Ukrainian flags waving all around the stadium. Chants for both teams could be heard, creating a wonderful, respectful environment. It was a football match, but it also felt like a celebration of friendship between the two nations. This shared passion in the stands made the game feel bigger than just the 90 minutes on the pitch. It was a beautiful display of unity through sport. Canada started the match with incredible intensity. They didn't waste any time showing their attacking intent. Right from the kickoff, they pressed high up the pitch. They moved the ball quickly and looked to get their forwards, Jonathan David and Tajon Buchanan, involved early. This aggressive approach paid off almost immediately. The teamwork was superb. The midfield controlled the tempo, and the defenders looked comfortable playing the ball out from the back. This confident start put Ukraine on the back foot and set the tone for the entire first half. It was clear that the Canadian players were on the same page. The early pressure led to a goal, and it was Jonathan David who opened the scoring. He showed his class with a clinical finish inside the box. His movement was too clever for the Ukrainian defenders. He found a pocket of space, received a perfect pass from Steven Eustaquio, and calmly slotted the ball into the net. The crowd erupted. It was the perfect start for Canada and a just reward for their dominant opening spell. David's goal showed why he is considered one of the top young strikers in the world. His composure in front of goal is remarkable. It was a moment of pure quality. Then came a truly magical moment in the match. Youngster Promise David, making his debut for the senior team, scored Canada's second goal. What a way to announce yourself on the international stage. He had only been on the pitch for a few minutes when the chance came. He showed great instinct to be in the right place at the right time, and he finished with power and precision. You could see what it meant to him. His celebration was one of pure, unbridled joy. He ran towards the corner flag, arms outstretched, with a huge smile on his face. His teammates mobbed him in celebration. That debut goal was a highlight for everyone watching. It's the kind of story that makes you fall in love with football. A young player given his first chance grabs it with both hands. Promise David's goal not only extended Canada's lead, but also lifted the entire stadium. It showed the depth of talent that Canada is now developing. It sends a message to other young players that there is a pathway to the national team. For Promise, it's a day he will never, ever forget. For the fans, it was a special moment that gave them even more hope for what's to come. The second half brought another feel-good story for the Canadian team. Tajon Buchanan has been out with an injury for a while, and this was his big return. Everyone was excited to see him back on the pitch, and he did not disappoint. He looked sharp and full of energy from the moment he came on. He was running at defenders with his trademark speed and trickery. It was fantastic to see him playing with such freedom and confidence after his time on the sidelines. His return is a massive boost for Canada. He brings a different dimension to their attack with his direct style of play. It didn't take long for Buchanan to make his mark on the game. He scored Canada's third goal with a sensational solo effort. He picked up the ball on the right wing, cut inside past two defenders, and unleashed a powerful shot into the top corner. It was a moment of individual brilliance that lit up the stadium. The goal showcased everything that makes him such an exciting player: pace, skill, and a fantastic finish. The celebration was full of emotion. He pointed to the Canadian crest on his shirt, showing how much it means to him to be back playing for his country. Buchanan's performance was a key factor in Canada's victory. He and Jonathan David formed a formidable partnership up front. Their chemistry was evident. They seemed to know where the other would be without even looking. They created chance after chance, and their constant movement caused all sorts of problems for the Ukrainian defense. This combination of speed, technical ability, and intelligent play is a powerful weapon for Canada. Seeing them link up so effectively is a very promising sign for the team's future attacking prospects. They looked like they had been playing together for years. The return of a player like Buchanan from a long-term injury is always a big moment. It's a testament to his hard work and determination to get back to full fitness. His performance showed that he is ready to play a leading role for Canada once again. The medical staff and coaches deserve credit for managing his return so well. For the fans, seeing one of their star players not only return but score a spectacular goal was the icing on the cake. It added another layer of positivity to an already brilliant evening of football for the home side. Even though they were behind, the young Ukrainian team never gave up. They showed great character and fighting spirit in the final stages of the match. They started to create more chances and put the Canadian defense under pressure. Their hard work was rewarded with 2 late goals. These goals were a good lesson for the Canadian defenders. It showed that you can never switch off in international football, not even for a second. The Canadian backline, which had been solid for most of the game, was caught out twice. It's something they will need to work on, but it's better to learn these lessons in a friendly. Despite conceding late, Canada's defense had a good game overall. They were organized and dealt with most of what Ukraine threw at them. The partnership in central defense looked promising, and the fullbacks provided good support in both defense and attack. The 2 late goals will be a talking point for the manager, Jesse Marsh. He will want his team to be more solid when closing out a game. However, the overall defensive performance was positive. They managed to hold on for the win, which is the most important thing. It gives them a solid foundation to build upon for the rest of the tournament. The match ended 4-2, a result that perfectly reflected the exciting, open nature of the game. It was played in a friendly spirit, but with a real competitive edge from both sides. The players showed great respect for each other, but they also played hard to win. This balance created a fantastic spectacle for the fans. It was a celebration of football and a showcase of emerging talent from both Canada and Ukraine. The Canadian Shield tournament is off to a flying start, and this match has set a very high standard for the games to come. It was everything you could want from an international friendly. In conclusion, this was a massive night for Canadian soccer. The victory was important, but the way they played was even more impressive. The young players, led by Jonathan David and a returning Tajon Buchanan, showed that the future is incredibly bright. The team played with confidence, skill, and a clear identity. The support from the crowd for both teams created a memorable atmosphere. This win is more than just a single result. It's a signpost pointing towards a new era of success for the Canadian men's national team. They are building something special, and it was a privilege to witness it.